When it comes to communication, there's a lot of traffic out there. Email, snail mail, voicemail, and face-to-face conversation. So how do you make sure that your communication is effective? It's important to remember, communication isn't a one-way street. In fact, it's not a two-way street. At a minimum, it has to travel in 3 directions. The sender of the message can't just stop when the message is delivered. He or she needs to confirm that the receiver understands it. 3-way communication is essential to plant safety, operations, and maintenance. It all starts with the sender of the message.
The sender has the responsibility to make sure that his or her message is being understood by the receiver as intended, which may mean that the receiver needs to reply back to the sender just to ensure continuity of the messaging and conversation. When that doesn't happen, you see confusion, misunderstanding, and possible safety implications.
And effective communication is vital in the training process.
If you have an employee that is learning a new task, if the communication is poor, that can result in unsafe work conditions, equipment damage, quality issues, loss of production. When there's clear communication between the employer and the employee, they're on the same page. So the employee knows what the task is, knows what is expected of them, and is clear on the definition of what it is. It gives them the confidence to do the task correctly.
To establish effective communication, the sender should use the receiver's name. The receiver should acknowledge the message and paraphrase it. The sender must then acknowledge that the receiver's response is correct. If not, the conversation needs to continue. Feedback is necessary to verify the understanding of all messages. Of course, some communication is more like a superhighway, with messages going to dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of people. For an email to be effective, for example, you should briefly state your purpose at the beginning of the message and provide some context. Use paragraphs or separate thoughts for clarity. Finally, repeat the desired outcome, a response, an action, or a meeting, for example. And if there is a due date, make sure to emphasize it. When communicating with a large workforce, think about who will follow through to make sure the workforce responds appropriately. Strategic, targeted communication can improve all aspects of a business, from health and safety to operations, quality, and delivery. That's why it plays a key role in the sustainability of ArcelorMittal. If you have an idea for a safe, sustainable steel video or a best practice you'd like to share, contact USA Communications at USA1@arcelormittal.com.